This journey looks to be a long one. What say we make things easier on ourselves by seeking an ox cart services?
I quite agree.
Magic will grant you the elemental.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foes, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
You have my protection. Very well. I shall return.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. Where ought we to go now?
If your pack grows overfull, simply ask me to sell off your surplus.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Here! Strike with lightning on your side!
Nice.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite. Sun has yet to set. We can rest here now, or press on a while longer. Curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. We cannot let down our guard, even for a moment, lest victory slip away from us. Understood. appointed is fight or die. By your leave.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
That flagger's round here somewhere.
Let my magic use your weapon, the fury of the elements.
I would never have imagined that a monster could use like this.
I shall have to inform my own mind. Now that is a surprise. Nicely done. Come, follow my example. Well said.
You seem to have been chilled. Are you right? One of the targets my own monster. I would like to see it done. You lend me a hand. For the rest to be very right.
Not like the fallen remains.
That was it. Never
magics grant you an elemental boon.
Tis done. Thank you. I'm overjoyed to have you to set free.
Splendid.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Would anyone care to push? Same foe? Again? My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we? As a result, we move as one. Intuitive magics are at your disposal. Right there. One of us has been poisoned. Here, strike with lightning on your side.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. be called to your side, Arisen.
Let my magic use your weapon, the fury of the elements.
Tis a foe worthy. We'll say our best.
We must rally! Panicking will only play to the enemy's advantage.
Well to keep the high ground and fight. We make overpowering our foe.
Focus your strength, Arisen! nasty affliction.
I'm sure that's what we've done.
Go on, run!
Where do you think you're going, eh? Get back here.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it? You're under attack! Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait a moment. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. I'll keep them pinned down. Well, sir.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? Sunset draws near.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. No harm in picking a few.
It is rather narrow here. Be on your guard.
Let us proceed with due caution.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
You there! Are you looking? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seemed rather on edge.
You'd best go elsewhere. There's no business to be had here.
Is that who I think it is? Aye, I reckon so. Rather more common.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
But I suppose that's neither here nor there. It's a question of skill. What brings you here?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Fancy a look at my wares? Business could be better, but I'm scraping always a pleasure.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter. We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners. 'Tis a letter most inscrutable, and I fear 'twill remain as such if we cannot find another piece to this puzzle.
Tread carefully. It seems our every step is being watched.
'Tis eerie, but we must needs press on.
This is the inn. We've room to spare, of course. Nothing's free in this world.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. Beg pardon? Why would you ask such a thing? A letter? Oh, you've made quite the discovery. Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say someone's taken on such a request. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. I'm sure you understand. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate, which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I mean, those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care, then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty.
Well done, Arisen. You have acquired a maester's teaching, an important milestone in mastering any vocation. I shall strive to learn from your example, that I might reach new heights of my own. We shall await you here, Master.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up.
Dear me.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once, but he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, we send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time, then.
Can't work as late as I used to anymore.
This won't do.
Each day is the same as the one before it, I tell you.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Feels eerie, no one about.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Why, you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this... Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow's...
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. Ah, excellent find.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty's... I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, your majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
So, the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Deesa. This spider has woven her web rather carefully. I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Wonderful. Fancy a gander?
Over here, if you please.